Wow. Meet more. Hmm. Okay, layout for Mau Mau. Mau Mau Mau. Mau. Heck. Oh. Okay, that looks good. First, I think, Chip, you are correct. You are the first one there. Guess who's jealous of Adele? Beyonce. Aww. You have a hyperfixation on Adele or Beyonce? Mishka, Zay, hello, hello. What the heck?
I've come for you.
This is disgusting. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I haven't even calibrated. Oh my god. Calibrate. Okay. Sent 206 likes. Oh my goodness. Bakugo, hello, hello. Beatball. Why aren't there more people in here? Because I just started, that's why. Yeah. What are you?
Oh, hang on.
It's Animu.
What are you?
It's Animu. What are you? Who am I? Who are you? Let's see. Okay, that's working. My sound's going, and everything seems to be just fine now. Whip wop, whip wop. Ooh. Okay. Oh wow, what the? Oh, it's a little. I see. Hog. Should I just? Here, let me just favorite it. I'll try it out later.
Later.
Or should I just try it now? Try it out now?
Try
Okay,
now.
fine. One question. What
Spooky
question you have?
time.
Is this spooky time? Okay. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. Let's see. Oh, did that not save? Oh, guess I didn't save. Try that again. Oh. I need to do a recalibrate, maybe? Let's see. Beep. I need to do some elbow adjustments, but so far it looks like it's going pretty good. It's so strange having like a clean look as opposed to having honkin' sleeves, you know? I'm so used to sleeves. Yeah, let me zoom out a little bit more. Yeah. I like it. I like the slim fit. It works pretty well. I'll need to adjust the arm length to see if I could straighten that out. That's probably arm ratio. Let me play around with that. But I like everything else. Everything looks good. Thank you. Wow, 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 wow,
Yeah,
wow.
of course. I'm glad that you like it.
Yeah.
Try that special little toggle.
Huh? You mean the helmet?
Yeah.
I'll play around with that in a sec. Let me see.
Alright.
How do I?
I
Okay,
take
yeah.
my
Let
leave.
me. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Meat mop.
Yeah.
Oh, what the? Oh, interesting. Is that my? If I scrunch down, scrunch. Ah, the zipper scrunches with it. I see. It's okay. It means I have to keep a proper pose. Okay. You need to get Kenza. Hello. Costume. This will be my costume, probably, maybe. We'll see. How are you doing this evening? Butler. Oh my goodness. Wait, Kenza, is it? Is it the Kenza I'm thinking about? It's been a hot minute, if so. It's been a real hot minute. Let me fix my arms first. IK arm ratio. Let's do 40% and see if that's any better. Might have to do a recalibration. Yes, it is I. Oh my god, it's been so long. How have you been? No. Woman. Arms work there. Elbow ratio is good. Still a little high. Let me just try and get it down a bit more. I asked you first. I'm good. Life's been good. I'm focusing more on work and everything. Yeah, no. Nothing too crazy for me. But it has been so long that I don't even know. Much has changed, yet in the end, not much. Zypher, thank you for the ice cream. Okay, I want to recalibrate and try and get this right because I can't quite see the... Let me try this. This is a manual adjustment method, but this way kind of works. I still need to adjust the arms a little bit because if I'm hanging them straight by my side, it's still out and angled a little bit. McLovin, hello. Slay, same here, focusing on college. Whatever is important to us, whether it be work, schools, or studies. Anything it can be. Hope you're getting enough exercise out there as well. Let me try reducing it real far. No, that doesn't seem to help. Increasing it doesn't really help either. There's gotta be an option for this somewhere. Jump gesture, jump grab, legacy. Shoulder width compensation. Maybe reduce that. Freeze tracking on disconnect. What if I use legacy IK tracking? If that's any better, let's see. Blizzard, hello. If I do this and then I do this. Oh, it. Bit better. Yeah, a bit better. Shoulder compensation. Maybe that was it. Just a little bit, because I still do this resting pose, which is very strange. Oh well, it's okay. I'll work with it. Love reconnecting with old friends and shit. Yeah. Which group did we even hang out with? I don't remember. I just remember dropping by and seeing what you're up to usually. Not much else. You found my twin as a girl? My goodness, you found my twin. Among possibly many. Doo-doo-doo. How are you doing today and the ones we haven't seen you stream? Let's see, when was my last stream? Almost like a week ago? It was a fun time. It was a good time. Yeah. With the hoodie, it seems a lot smaller, so it feels weird. I know! Without the hoodie, like, covering everything, usually I just have, like, my hands on my hips, and it's fine. And then if I have my hands this way, then it's more natural. But if I have my hands, like, turned backwards, you see the elbows, I'm like, but that works. It's fine. Oh wow. I realize the back of the shirt actually tapers to my butt. Interesting. Did you get taller? No, I got lankier. I don't have the big old hoodie just proportioning my body to head ratio. Now the head's it looks a lot bigger, doesn't it? Getting a break from your baby sister finally? Oh. Are you there with family? Is that why it's you have to stick with them? Having a good day? See you later. I'm eating right now. Okay, see you, legend. Boom, 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 boom. We used to do stuff with Ada Raider. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Holy. What an age ago that was. Is that? Oh, there's like a little scrunch. Scrunch, right there. Yeah. Where it's the chain being scrunched into the shirt, I guess. Huh. Interesting. Can I fix that by breaking my body? Nope. Not really. Can I break my body further to fix it? Meh. Not really. Oh no, now it's broken. What's my favorite game on VR chat? I like 2 minutes to talk, because that way I could converse with people and chat. Otherwise, I'll just be exploring different worlds. I like spooky maps and spooky horror worlds, especially around this time of year, and there's plenty of that around with spookality. Should you get a pet pigeon? I don't know about that. Are you gonna teach him how to fly, or in terms of like using it as a carrier pigeon, where to go? Or do you just want to keep them indoors? Because every animal needs some exercise. They need to be able to fly around. Long legs. Do I have long legs? No, I got kind of stubby-ish legs. At least with this character. Blink till gone. Floofy tail. Yeah, I got a floofy old tail. How does one forget that they're lactose intolerant? Oh, by simply realizing the consequences of your actions, usually. Boom, boom. Relic, hello. Is Till or Luca better? I don't know either of these people. It's gonna get sunglasses and a watch. Oh. Chalky milk and fudge ice cream was 100% worth it. It always is. You can't go wrong with that, really. Let me jump in a little closer and pull it down. Actually, I didn't need to do that. I just need to stand right here and fly the camera to exactly where I want. Up and closer. There you go. Nice. That works. Now I just need to see how the movement handles Overall, pretty good. The only weirdness is that angle thing, but overall, I like the slim fit of the hoodie. Very nice. No leg points and no legs, huh? No legs. No, I got legs. What are you talking about? I got legs and shoes. It's your boy. Hello. Oh, Blue Ante. How you doing? I feel so chonky with these feetsies. Look how chonk my feet are compared to my body. That's as big as my head. What the heck? Alright, I boiled some tea. Hold on, let me go. Pour some hot water into my tea leaves. And then I could let it steep while I'm streaming. Just some mint tea, peppermint tea. Something kind of light and sweet. Ooh, tracking, hello. Ooh. That one just doesn't want to work. Elvis, hello. New outfit? Yeah. Here, let me recalibrate real quick. This is gonna probably be my Halloween outfit for VR chat. Oh, maybe I'll double check and see if legacy tracking works better or if the other tracking works better. Let's see. But yeah, this is part of the spacesuit, I think it is. I'll play around with the toggles. Oh, hello. I'm in space now. Put me back in 12th grade. Yeah, sometimes I do wish I could go back to simpler times. Holy dolphin, hello, hello. Ba-doom, ba-doom. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be this Halloween. I'm gonna be an astronaut. Like what I've always wanted to be. But now, at least I could do that in VR. Teehee. Dude, a Gwitty? I wonder. Oh, it is a lot more visible. Without my old coat blocking everything, my movement does seem to be a lot more visible, which is probably good for dancing too. I really do need to fix these arm things though. That arm to height ratio thing didn't change much, surprisingly. Is there another setting here for it? Let me see. Tracking shoulder with compensation. I want to do shoulder with compensation again. Oh, I'm still moving camera. Let me fix that. Disable. Cool. A space helmet. Yeah. One small step for man, one giant leap for VR kind. Maybe. Zay, you made the first move? Wait, you made the first move and you're still on Twitch? What are you doing? Oh. Crunch. Why does it feel like I should have a belt right here? Oh. Funny crunch point. Are you in VR chat? I am in VR chat. Do. Tracker motion prediction. I don't want that. Wrist angle. Nope. Reduce arm versus height ratio significantly, and I'll try that again. One-handed calibration. Send head and wrist. Nope. Okay, let's try this. I have returned. Hello, John. Welcome back. I cannot believe you spent $20 on VR chat with my credit card. You ground for 646. What? What are you saying? What do you mean? Okay. Oh. Interesting that it takes a second to calibrate. Without the shoulder compensation, with the lower ratio, this actually works better. So that might be it. Maybe I'll just drag it all the way down. Bre. Do the dab. Dab. That's a yikes. What happened? Do 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 do. Let's see. It's a game you're playing 13 plus and it's free. Yes, it is free to play. And I think in general everything is 13 plus. Definitely for VR chat it should be 18 plus if anything. Let me try reducing the ratio a bit more. 30%, the minimum, the lowest I can possibly make it. Oh. Why do I feel so scrunched? I'm standing up straight, but it doesn't feel straight. I have to play around with the calibration a bit more. There's an interesting delay to it too, which is unusual. Oh well. Can you join? Only if you can find me. Man, what did I even get up to today? Work and chill. Anyways, can I get a boop? Maybe. I'll fly you towards me and boop you. You're gonna boop yourself by coming closer. You've been booped. Consider yourself booped. You're calling the FBI? Well, lucky for you, FBI's already in chat, so that makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? Play Love and Deep Space one day? What's it about? Why is my body distorted? Rosa got that bad posture. I know, what's going on? Yeah, it goes to show like how much imperfection the jacket hides for me. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, kinda. I'll work with that. Bread. Billions and billions of boops. Enough boops for everyone in the world and more. BF1 campaign slaps. Did Battlefield... What's their naming scheme? Didn't they go from like Battlefield 1, 2, 3, 4 and then it went to Hardline and then back to 1 but not like number 1? It's like... it's almost as bad as Xbox's naming scheme for all their consoles. It's so confusing. I can't do it. It's an Otome game mixed with action. Ooh. That's a name. Poopy doopy moopy whoopy koopy. Nice. I don't know. I think I just want to play games today. It's got a new computer, can't download Genshin because of storage. Ooh. How much storage does Genshin need now? Welcome back. What do you have for dinner? Rachel, thank you. You have a nice night as well. Staring into space. Space! Space. It's kind of scary with how empty it is. If you were to travel through it, it'd be pretty lonely. Would you do it? If you had to travel through space for many, many years and like you had a data bank of a ton of internet content, like zettabytes of it on board, so that you could, you know, read through it, watch a ton of videos, movies, shows, basically all the entertainment you could ever want. But you can't get live entertainment. Like you can't easily stay up to date with up-to-date events, interacting with others, live messaging, Reddit, Twitter, that kind of thing. Would you do it? Head empty, that's me. Hi Leech, how you doing? Which is the best computer in your case? 128 gig storage, 20 something gigabytes. Well, I mean, best computer is a very, very all-encompassing term. Do you mean like what are the best parts available right now? Or do you mean more like what's actually affordable? To me, I always look at it as best bang for your buck. I'm willing to spend a little bit more on the GPU because I like to play games, and VR is relatively demanding, and yeah, I like to have a nice big monitor with a high resolution and have my games play smoothly, so I would spend good money on a decent GPU. I wouldn't get like top of the line 490, I would get like a 480 or a 470 Ti, and yeah, to me that's best value and not best. Aldi, I'm back. Yes, how are you? You would fly in a SG-1 spaceship. Oh, SG-1. What's that from? Aldi, thank you for the rose. Giraffe, hello. That background is beautiful. If you don't mind me asking, what world is it? This world is called Float in the Sky. We're on the rooftop right now. This has a ground floor, a middle rest area, and the top floor. And I'm on the top floor right here. As you can see, it is very pretty, and I like it. Would it be weird to go through space? Would be weird to go through space because what if you come back and everything looks like cyberpunk? Yeah. I mean, you don't have to go through space for that. It's more about if you're talking about like just staying on Earth and then putting all the money and resources into cryogenics and freezing yourself and your body so that you could experience the world in 100, 200, whatever hundreds of years. That would be, yeah, you don't need to travel space for that. I have a VR headset. Ooh, SG-1 is a, oh, Stargate 1. Yeah. Okay. I was like, SG-1, that sounds familiar. Legend, you got work tomorrow. Have a wonderful, great day. Take care. Nice seeing you. All right, Legend, have a good one. Thanks for dropping by. Second, yo, what's up? Leah, hi. Oh, yeah. You'll ask for the background or the world, yes. For computers, I got Microsoft, but I'm talking about one that's good for school, but also for games. Well, Microsoft is the operating system. What you want is a laptop that's good for school and also games. The more demanding aspect being gaming, and well, depends on what kind of games you play. Depending on what resolution and what quality you're playing it at as well, that will determine your minimum viable product, and anything it can handle, it'll be able to handle the schoolwork as well, so you don't have to worry about that. Heck, you could do schoolwork on an iPad, you could do that on a Chromebook. That's not demanding. Asus is where it's at. Asus does pretty decent. I personally like MSI because their product quality is pretty stable, pretty consistent. Alienware is okay too, but generally a bit pricey. Yeah. Or just go with Dell. Dell has decent support and generally works pretty stably from my experience. Listen, quote of the day. Alright, we're listening. Can you tell me which ones you recommend personally? Well, if you're asking about personally, I would just get any old thing for a laptop because it's more about mobility and usability. Something that could perhaps change into a folding tablet so that you could use it to write notes or do math homework on. Something like the Lenovo Yoga is pretty good. It's not meant to be powerful, but just enough to be able to handle most things. Heck, you could again use a tablet or an iPad with a Bluetooth keyboard or a Bluetooth cover keyboard for the same purpose. And then if you're actually gaming at home, then actually put more money into a decent desktop with decent components. You're currently watching from both Twitch and TikTok. Wow! I was never interested in Alienware. Yeah, it's a bit flashy for what it is. It's really catered towards like gamer, you know, RGB and whatnot. But honestly, spec-wise, it's hard to match their specs because the usual lines of the Dell, they don't go that high or they're not that powerful. Unless you're looking at the premium line, which is the XPS line, then you might get something, but it's pretty pricey. And for better airflow, better parts availability, the Alienware is a bit better if you're looking at the Dell side of things. Otherwise, you have a lot of options if you're not locked in. If you ain't gonna talk to him, what are you hawk to one? Oh, I still find it mind-boggling how that one phrase on that interview has basically changed the course of history for her. Her whole life is now different. She's hosting a podcast and making probably really good money off of it too, and has a certain interesting claim to fame. What's HP? Is it good quality? HP is a very consumer grade laptop and line of products. If you're looking for something more budget oriented, it's a pretty good way to go about it. General build quality is lower in my opinion. Candy, do you remember me? Not really. Aldi, I'm thinking of modifying my Honda CR-V. Any opinions on what should I add to it? I mean, what are you looking at? Honda HR-V itself isn't too powerful. It's a pretty large base. Personally, I'm not very interested in modding cars. I like my baseline sports trim all-wheel drive HR-V, and it works for what I want, which is get me from point A to point B. It's reliable and it just works. So the only kind of modifications I do for it is probably like a paint job or like a wrap. What kind of wrap would I get for it? I don't know. Do I want to go the whole weeb way and like put anime girls on my car and make it look really good, or do I want to go for the matte wrap job that everyone else does, or should I go for the Fanta black, the darkest black that you can possibly get, so that it's like invisible at nighttime? Off-road specs. Oh, okay. What do you need to change for that? Like suspension, tires, what else? Probably like a higher air intake, maybe. I drive a static car, 2009 Acura TSX. Hey man, I'm not gonna knock it. Old cars they're heckin' reliable. They really don't make them like they used to. Most modern cars have so many electronics on them that the failure rate is higher potentially, and you can't really beat the old reliability of just motor and mechanical parts. You're trying to buy a 2000 Acura real life? My friend recently just got a Subaru Skyliner, I think. He got it for a good deal too. He's been eyeing that thing for a while, but he finally purchased it, and ooh, that thing is in powder blue. Looks real nice. Really depends on the car in my opinion. I would go for matte black if you have black rims. I do have black rims. Maybe a matte black. You're thinking of adding reinforced bumpers, off-road rims. Okay. 2000 RI is an amazing car, very slept on chassis. Okay. I don't know much about it, but I'll take your word for it. I don't really plan on going off-roading much. If what would be a good car to go off-roading with? Probably a Jeep, Land Rover, something high, something big. Or you get a truck and you get an ATV, and the ATV is meant for off-roading and the truck is meant for transporting the ATV. What's the difference between Dell and Lenovo? Which is best? I've dealt with both before. They both work pretty well, pretty reliable. Their support and replacement is pretty much the same now too. Personally, I've dealt with Dell more, so I have a bit of a bias on that side. But yeah, they're both good. They're both decent. You got two cars, a 24 Subaru, 07 Miata, and trying to buy a 2000 Acura RL. Really want to save and get one of the VB WRX. Oh. Yeah, the fuel usage is a main concern. Like, I see so many people, especially like smaller Asian ladies, get Jeeps and Land Rovers. I'm like, what the heck? They're like, oh yes, I feel so secure in this, and if it's a nice big car, so even if I crash, I'm not gonna get hurt. I might destroy everything else around me, but I'm not gonna get hurt. But the fuel consumption on that is astronomical. Then again, I guess if you're the type to be buying like a big Land Rover or Jeep, gas prices aren't that big of a deal to you, because that stuff comes at a premium, pretty expensive premium. How long has a Dell lasted you? My use case for laptops is very, very low and minor. Like, I don't really put them through its paces, you know. I just use them for basic browsing and in emergencies where like my computer's offline or if I need to be mobile. So with that in mind, my Dell XPS 15 has lasted me probably more than 5 years at this point, and it's still going strong. It's one of those things that I would spend a bit more money on just because I know it'll last me longer. Well, what do we have here? Tech support. Oh my goodness. You came in at the right time. We were just talking about like different brands and our experiences with those brands. Laptop brands, technology brands. And we're also talking about cars here. Strangely enough. Rogeko. Rokigo. Thank you for the rose. I'm a Subaru Legacy as a daily and a Miata as a fun car. Miata seems like such a fun car to drive. It's small, it's zippy and reactive. I got a Honda Fit for a similar reason because I wanted a small car that I could really like just go everywhere in. But upgraded to an HRV at some point. Bean MREs will not be handed out during Halloween. No! I was so looking forward to the Bean MRE. Greetings, Megatronus Prime. Hello. Any advice or tips for someone who wants to start doing their own VR chat streams or videos? Not much. I mean, just do it. As long as you do it, then you're already ahead of the game, because a lot of people get stuck on that part of never doing it, never starting. Do you plan to stream on TikTok, on Twitch, on YouTube? What's the platform gonna be? Or perhaps you're gonna multi-stream. Regardless, I would say based off of your computer specs, that will decide how you want to stream in terms of like resolution, what quality to stream it in, because you don't want a bad experience. You don't want to make the stream look really good but you have a miserable time streaming and basically make it chug so slow that it's unplayable. So it's a fine balance between valuing your own quality and experience versus your viewer's experience. I want those small Beetle cars. Oh, little Volkswagen buggies. Those were always fun to see, but for some reason I have an irrational hatred of them, or a dislike, not hatred. Hatred's a too strong word, but whenever I see a Volkswagen Beetle, I'm like, ew, what is that? For no reason. And I also had a similar dislike of Mini Coopers when I saw those, when those came out. I don't know, they're perfectly fine cars and I don't have that dislike of them anymore, but when I was younger I did. You should see Indonesia's Honda Fit modifications. I think you'll like it. Ooh, yeah. I like the hatchback look. I like the space that it provided and the folding seats and everything. Honda Fits are apparently pretty big on the rally car racing scene. Like they love just, it's super lightweight, it's relatively cheap, and they could just like rip out every part of it to make it even lighter and just go crazy as a rally car. Anyone knocking on my door past 11 will result in Bean MRE to the face. I thought you weren't handing those out, so you're telling me you are handing them out, just in a very limited window. That's from like past 11 p.m. Limited supply. I'm gonna have to look into getting one or two from you. Spicy wonton? That ain't spicy wonton. I'm not that. Yeah. The Cooper and Volkswagen are cute though. Yeah, again, like now I look at them and I'm like, that's a quaint little tiny car. I like it. But when I was younger, I don't know. Again, I had an irrational dislike of it. There's no reason, hence irrational. And when the Car2Go, it's a smart car, it's a Smart 4 cars came out, I loved them. I wanted one for myself. I was like, you're telling me I can have a half-size car that will fit into like any parking spot, and it's just like driving a go-kart on the streets? That sounds really fun. But then you realize, it's like, wait, I'm driving a go-kart on the streets. I could be crushed by trucks or anyone with a bigger bike for that matter. And it's like, maybe that's not such a good idea from a safety perspective. Stress redeem. Oh right, my halo's missing. This feels strange, but also not in a bad way. Kind of more like a, this is different, almost freeing way. Indonesia Honda Fit just goes fast and shoots out black smoke to targets. Oh my goodness. Limited supply calls for special occasions. Only for home invaders. Aldi, thank you for the hat. Honey, thank you for GGs and pumpkins and TikTok and all the fun stuff that you're throwing in chat right now. Hey yo, hello. You have a new hat instead. Yeah, true. I have a naked, no halo. I have a helmet. And I don't know what else is here. Oh my goodness. More ice cream. More roses. Let's see. Helmet. That's my helmet. Shield change. If I turn it off, I just look like a scrunched up bean. Oh my goodness. Min. I don't know what min does. On. On? Off? Min? Maybe it's broken. Helmet toggle. Shield change. Off. On. Min. Oh, guess it's broken. Yeah. That's okay. Do. Oh, what's unhappy? Oh. This is the unhappy headband. Or it's more like, I don't know about that, Chief. Yeah, okay, that works. Motion, helm toggle, back. Okay, awesome. It's a little borked. That's okay. Honey Lou, thank you for the pumpkins as well. Very thematical. Very thematic. You guys doing anything for Halloween this year? My workplace is going to be carving pumpkins. I'm going to be doing that with them. They also want us to be wearing costumes, so I might bring that into the office and change into it too. Oh my god, 10 pumpkins. Imagine if I had set up that interactive thing where, like, if you donated gifts, it would just throw them at me in the stream. Imagine just 10 pumpkins hurling towards my face. You're gonna give me a concussion. Asgiop, thank you for the heart. Oh yes, you can actually see me do a heart now that I don't have things blocking my hands. Kind of. You're gonna cosplay as your old job at a K9 unit. Oh, you work at your previous job as a K9? What do you do now? Why did you leave that? Why would you leave the doggies? Pumpkin pie, maybe. Ooh, pumpkin pie. Doo-doo-doo. Phyrexian, hello. Oh, honey, more pumpkins. Oh my god. Thank you. Engage, thank you for the follow. Chicken costume. Yeah. I have two choices. Either I wear the chicken costume, or I have like a chest rig with some other clothing that resembles the Nep Squad from Zenless. Yeah. How was your day? I'm good. How are you? You want a hug? I could probably do that. Ooh. What the heck? Hug? Hug? Hug. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. I need to move to Canada for more job opportunities and education. Oh, okay. Fair. I love supporting. Thank you. So many pumpkins, gonna have to open a patch. No, I'm just gonna donate it all to the nearest Starbucks, so then I could get some pumpkin spice latte with fresh pumpkins. Chicken Nep Squad, oh my god. Mr. Cat, miss you. Oh, thank you. I'm here now. I'm here. Billie Jean is not my lover. Inflatable dino costume with my little brother. So cute and hilarious. Oh, I saw that at a recent anime convention. Well, excuse me. Somebody was wearing the inflatable dinosaur, but what was interesting was they went up to the stage and did cosplay or costume kind of contest thing, and everyone thought, oh, it's just an inflatable dino, haha, funny. But then they took off the dino costume and they were a werebear from Baldur's Gate, and I'm like, there's layers of this shit. It was wild. It was a good time. Now, I have changed my username. Perhaps you have, Mushi. Ross, hello. Miss Bakes, hello. Our cat. I'm figuring out how to make abbeys from Unity. Good luck. Good luck. Granted, it's not like hard. There's enough documentation and video instructions out there that it's a relatively straightforward process now. But there are always nuances and funny haha things that will make life surprising in the most unexpected ways, not necessarily good. Dashberry, cool. Oh my god, slap this dog. Slap this dog. They're guilty of pun crimes. I am sole YouTube viewer. Voyager, you hold it. Hold strong. Be strong for mother. Manuel, thank you for the follow. I have to go. Remember Billie Jean. Okay, alright, will do. Have a good one. Aldi, you remind me of my dog I left back at my home country. No! Wait, Aldi, where did you move from? K9 unit. I guess it is not purely restricted to the States. Other countries also have K9 units. But why do I remind you of your dog? Huh? Yeah. Layers, onions. Shrek is love. Shrek is life. True. Makes me want to rewatch the Shrek movies now. Nico, they gave me a hunting rifle. Shadow demons better watch out now. Oh. You thought it was Dino, but it was me, Werebear from Baldur's Gate. Exactly, that's what happened. And at first it was just like polite claps from the crowd, and then they took it off and the music changed and they were a bear. and then they're like, everyone was like, ooh, and then they took off the bear outfit as well and was a human underneath, and then people were going wild at that point because it's like, there's 3 layers. And when the interviewer went up to them, it's like, what are you? And they're like, I'm what's his name from Baldur's Gate? The guy that transforms into a bear, and then everyone was just like standing ovation at that point. Jaden, hello, hello. Yeah, Indonesia, it's called Satwa. Oh, that's cool. So better opportunities here. How long were you in the K9 unit over there in Indonesia? What was your favorite parts about the job and least favorite parts about it as well? What holiday go first, Thanksgiving or Christmas? Thanksgiving, of course. Unless, of course, you are past Thanksgiving, then Christmas will be sooner before the next year's Thanksgiving. That's it. You're the dog now. I'm the dog now. I thought you're the dog. I'm joined in arms, brother. Is there someone else with you now? Hold the lines, reinforcements are coming. I definitely want to start making my own VR chat avatars. Challenging, but enjoy a challenge. Yeah. I mean, it's very rewarding being able to customize things as you please, as you desire, and to your own creative process. So, by all means, do it. Boop boom. Voice sounds like a documentary video. Well, how about now? What do I sound like now? Oh. Brag emoji. What the heck? Huge ears. Yeah, I got bunny ears. Then they took off their skin and were a skeleton underneath the meat armor. Layer 4. I would not want to see that on the stage. You're gonna scar everybody. Keep going. Commit to the bit. You must continue taking it all off. You forgot Halloween. No, the question was only between those two holidays. If I included Halloween, then I'd be remiss not to include every other holiday. And if I did that, we'd be here all day and all night, trying to list out everything. What the dog doing? Apparently the dog's streaming. That's me, I'm the dog now. But why? Why are we sad? Ain't that the question to answer? Why are we sad? Why is it sometimes we go through depressive episodes when we feel lonely and disinterested, unmotivated, and why? When there's so much to live for in life, when there's so much to see and do, yet there are times when we don't want to do anything. Brain, why? Yeah. Silly brain. Am I pregnant? I don't know. Did you shove a piece of bread in your cooch? Worst part of the job is when we have to put down the dogs due to old age. Yup. That'll do it. That'll top the list. Imagine like spending a good part of your life raising them, training them and everything, and now due to old age, it's just like we're ending their suffering so that they'll be, you know, in a better place. All dogs go to heaven. We'll see them again. Some of us will. I won't, unfortunately. How's your night? My night's been good, Ross. How are you? Corey West, hello. Bun Bun, don't cry. Well, it's hard not to when the sad violin music is playing. Clinical depression, yup. Hey, yo, who's this bunny? Hello, it's me. I'm the bunny. I can relate to this, yes. I'm sure many of us can relate to this. Everyone at some point in their life has gone through an inexplicable depressive episode, and it's just like, please stop. Please. Can you be my new brother? I don't know about that. I already have so many siblings. You just lost it. Fenton, why? Fenton! 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 We could have lived prosperously. We could have all continued winning the game, but you come in here and you ruin it all for us. Why? Why have you forsaken us, Fenton? Me too. They keep peeling the layers of their cosplay. There are bright lights saying, "Be not afraid." And that day, a new religion was born. In front of the anime convention, a crowd full of weebs, we all became believers of the Baldur's Gate werebear. I'm gonna send you $50 on Amazon and a ticket to go fly to California. Pog! Sure. Check my link so you can donate to my PayPal if you want. What's your VR chat name? If you accept requests, of course, I'll have to friend and hang out. If you check my profile, my socials and whatnot, you'll find a link to my Discord or my group in VR chat, and you could find me there. Alternatively, this QR code should work, although it is tiny. Maybe I try Zoom. Aha. That QR code will also take you to the same place as all my links and profiles. If you can somehow make it work. That is a task for you. Boom, 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 boom. They shed their third dimension to go to a higher plane of existence. Do they? If they shed their third dimension, don't they go down to the second dimension? Yeah? Or I guess you could go the other way in terms of they're leaving the third dimension and going back to the fourth dimension, but sure. Ross, my girlfriend is sick. What do I do? Take care of them. Check in with them, see how they're doing, bring them a glass of water, snacks, keep them warm, keep them cool as they need, and just take care of them. Help them change out of their sweaty clothes if they need help, if they're feverish. Yeah. Perchance I should go to a medical professional who specializes in one's mental health instead of making problematic D&D characters. No, making D&D characters is cheaper. I mean, that's the reason we do it, right? Or that's why we have coping mechanisms that we rely upon to get by day to day. But honestly, yeah, if you need it, definitely reach out and get the proper support. Proper medical attention that you need, therapy. How do you go live on VR chat? Because I've been wondering. You just do. Same with any other streaming method. You usually run OBS, but you just set the game as the input as opposed to any other game. Do you still have your leash? Hi Maddie, I do not have a leash. I've never had a leash. It's the worlds that have leashes. I don't think this world has one. There's a Steam app called... There's a Steam app. Oh, no. Hello, hi Brendan. If you need a structured settlement and you need cash now, go to your nearest money tree. I gotta out. Alright, cat, have a good one. Peace. Guapish. Who modeled your model? Mishka did. Mishka's in chat. Yeah. I don't know if she is taking any more commissions at this point. He's a little busy with life and stuff. Love your vibes. Oh, thank you, Brendan. Or Brayden. Mr. Funky. Hello. How you doing? It's been a while. Domain expansion. Werebear. Third form. Yeah. Imagine if he had like a next year he comes back as like an inflatable Kirby, and underneath the inflatable Kirby is an inflatable Among Us. Underneath that is the inflatable dinosaur, and then he continues the same trend. I'm like, God damn, this man's back. Aldi, now here's a question for cat owners. Do cats themselves go to heaven? I'm not trying to start a war. No, I think cats all just get stuck in limbo. It's where they, knock people off of limbo into hell just by randomly swiping. Can I get a motherfucking no? D&D greater than proper help. Yeah. Should I get proper therapy or continue indulging in retail therapy? I mean, one gets me to explore my feelings and thoughts. One makes me really happy. I think my choice is obvious. I'm pretty sure all animals go to heaven. I mean, in a sense, yeah, because they're all innocent. They're all just doing what they need to survive. But then, can you argue the same for us? If we are selfish, if we do the things that we do because we want to live a comfortable life, we want to be happy, does that necessitate survival? I don't know. I tried Discord, it said invalid or expired. The gasp. Maybe I have to fix that. I'll have to double check. Yeah. But you can keep your hand on that link. There's also the group invite, which is a VR chat group. I think it's there. You can try that. Super cool. I'll give them a follow. Thanks for sharing. Where do you get your model made? Oh, hello. Francesca. Hello. Eh? Is possible to write on a scientific calculator? Yes it is. I mean, with the scientific calculator, you could use any letter of the alphabet as a variable, so you could technically write anything you want, right? I think you're the perfect therapist, in my opinion. I don't know. I am not a registered therapist. All I can do is work through whatever problem you have and see if you can come to some sort of conclusion that works for you. Ross, how do I add you? Check my profile for a card link, and there you can join the Discord. But maybe the Discord link's broken. I'm gonna have to check that after stream. If you're on Twitch, however, you can just type in !Discord, and it'll pop up a link to the Discord, which I'm pretty sure still works because I just saw people joining recently. Julian, I ate soap. It tastes good. Do you want some salt on that? Or sugar? It might taste better. That hornet kept trying to throw fits with me this morning. There's no peace for that hornet. Oh, fists, yes. It's like that's Goose Game. Peace was never an option. When it's like the goose holding the knife in their beak. Ah yes, Misha, thank you for the Discord link. I would go do VR chat but need login. Unfortunately, I forgot my password. Currently making a new account. Oh, I see. Wait, what? I mean, I have so many friends say this, that they forgot the password and they're gonna make a whole new account. But I'm like, why don't you just try and recover the password? Like, if you remember the email that you have, and if you have the access to your email, then just hit forget password and get your password reset email sent to you, you know? Saligator, are you streaming in 1080p 60 FPS? How observant of you. 1080p is currently on Twitch. On TikTok, I am streaming at 720p and I think 30 FPS. And the only reason I know that so clearly is because I just changed those settings for this stream to see if things are more stable. Because last stream, or the last couple of streams, I've been having some bandwidth issues where it was a little too high. I was streaming at 1440p and 1080p respectively for OBS and TikTok. But now, I've lowered it to 1080p and 720p respectively. How does it look? Do you notice a quality difference, or does it look alright? Mr. Fungi, that's what I'm saying. Might bring out the flavor. Huh? Funny. Spending money makes me sad. Therapy costs money. Therefore, I'm therapy. I'm your free therapy. Haha. How the hell did I end up finding you on my TikTok FYP? I don't know. It was, you know, sometimes you just you mention something or you look up something on the website, and the next thing you know, every ad is on your butt about that one thing. Yeah. It's showing you all these related searches and like, but have you tried this butt cream? My 70 alternate accounts are my fans. No, Mishka, no. Socks, hello. How you doing? It looks great on phone for some reason. It makes sense because if I'm serving or streaming at 720p, you're looking at a phone which is significantly compressed down in terms of the size, but you have really high resolution. So streams will just look really good on your phone regardless, as long as you're not like running at potato 360p or 420p, something like that. Long story with the email situation. Unfortunately, TikTok has limited letters. I see. Okay. Your Discord is broken and you need to fix it. Fine, I will. I'll fix it after the stream. So keep your hand on that link and maybe check again tomorrow, and I'll update the invite link on it. I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. Oh no. The only solution at that point is C4. I mean, bishop to C4. Someone's gonna fact check that and they're gonna tell me, but the queen's bishop can't reach C4, only the king's bishop. And I'm like, shut up, nerd. This is Tay from Twitch. I was gonna go through TikTok late night and voila, you showed up. Wow. I should start mentioning winning lottery tickets a lot then. Are you gonna manifest winning a lottery ticket in my stream? Because if you do, you know you're obligated to pay me at least 1%. Kyo, hello Kyo, how you doing? It's been a hot minute. Why do I always distract you? It's nearly midnight and you have school tomorrow. Then do the right thing. Be responsible and hop offline. It's that simple. But yet, you don't do it. Somewhere in the back of your mind, there's a nagging need, a small desire to continue watching, to continue and see what happens. The curiosity is overwhelming you, and here, 2 minutes later, you're still here. Bonk. Oh, I got bonked. Ross, I check tomorrow. Okay, sounds good. Do I play Gorilla Tag? Nope. Got it. I'll contact my old police buddies to get some. Yeah. He kept me in on some of that too. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but it's better to be safe than sorry. To have than to have not. Please say Puccina. What's Puccina? This sounds like a little tiny dog. Ba-doom. If you had to choose to strictly stream on either Twitch or TikTok, which would you stick with? Ooh, hard to say. Engagement wise, it's more fun to stream on TikTok because you have more people talking and chatting there. But if you want something more stable that has proper growth and has better stream quality, functionality, engagement tools, Twitch for sure. But if you actually want to make decent money and you have good long form content, YouTube by far the best. So each platform has their own positives, pros and cons. It's really depending on what you want to do with it. And each of those mentioned is in a tier of its own in terms of difficulty as well. TikTok being the easiest but least rewarding. Twitch being medium difficulty, medium reward. YouTube, most difficult to get popular there, to get consistent stream and people coming into streams, watch numbers, but pays the best for sure. I banned someone in Roblox due to calling me bad things. Can I be a mod? You're gonna need to be a lot more reliable than that to be a mod. In terms of you have to show up to more streams, and at some point either I recognize your name and see your interactions and see that you work well or have the same vibe. If you pass a vibe check, then you can possibly be a mod. Freddy Red, thank you for the follow. Doo boop boom. Basically, I have the email renewed password link, sent it to email, but can't see the link. Ooh, okay. Unfortunately. Pooch. Huh? I'm gonna pass on that. Somehow I feel like that doesn't sound like a good thing. What bitrate do you prefer to use for TikTok? I am currently using 3,000 or 4,000 kbps. Generally, I think the recommended for 720 at 60 FPS is around 3 or 4K, and I think I have it down at 720 by 30 FPS because I'm not playing an FPS. I'm not doing anything too active, so the FPS doesn't really matter to me. I've lowered down the requirement and lowered the bit rate as well to optimize the stream. Pet loss is devastating as always, yes. Imagine something that you've lived a large part of your life with, or a significant part of your life with, and suddenly they pass away. That's part of life, but doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. Buddy, your voice is gonna put me to sleep. Oh, then sleep away, my guy. Dear therapist, I stepped on a Lego, walked into a door, and then tripped on a banana. PT, at that point, you might as well just lie down and call it a day. That is not your best day, and the fact that you tripped over a banana and not slipped on a banana just shows how bad you have it. So call it quits, go to sleep, and hopefully tomorrow's a better day. I used to be on Twitch on my other phone. Rio, do you accept VR chat friend requests? No, but you could join the Discord. I should say, sometimes I do, if I know you, or if I think someone's popping off fireworks outside. It's constant banging. That or something's being shot up. I can't tell. Regardless, both are very illegal. Alaric, thank you for the heart. Then that's the exact thing I was looking for. Oh. Saligator. What about 1080? 1080 you could roll by with 6K, or sorry, no, 6000 kbps. And before, when I was streaming at 1440p, I was using 9000 kbps, which was saturating my bandwidth. So yeah, 1080p at 60 fps, you can roll with 6000 kbps. Aldi, no, my internet. Eee. How do you blur the background? Oh, well, you see, in VR chat, when you use the camera, you could use it in streaming mode. And if you played with the VR chat camera, you know this already. Just like how you take photos, you could turn off the focus, or you could turn on the focus in full auto mode, or you could turn it into semi-auto and control how much blur and what the focus is, or less blur, like so. You could also even go into manual mode, and actually, what does this do? Yeah, you can go into manual mode and like really play with where you want the focus distance to be, somewhere in the background or somewhere in the foreground. Like there's a lot you could do. Personally, I just like using semi-auto and blurring the background a little bit to make it have a nice, cozy feel. What North Pole in Canada? Bob Merks, thank you for the follow. North Pole's not in Canada. What are you talking about? That's a fairly big banana if you trip on one. Yeah. Somebody super glued a banana to the ground and it's like, you don't slip on that, boy, you trip on that, boy. How's your day been? Goofy, my day's been pretty good. Just work, and I had fish tacos for lunch, and then I had Five Guys burger for dinner because I was craving both of those things, and oh boy, did I satisfy my craving today. If your internet is fantastic, should I go higher than 6K? You don't need to, because you don't really see much of a benefit in doing so. If you have fantastic internet and you don't have any other things using the bandwidth, I mean, sure, by all means bump it up to a little bit higher, like maybe 7K, but I wouldn't say go past anywhere near 9K, because at that point Twitch doesn't accept traffic past a certain bit rate. So anything you push beyond that, either it'll be accepted at a lower rate or it'll cause incompatibility issues. So stick to the guidelines that Twitch has, or whatever the broadcast platform is recommending, because they're usually recommending it for a reason. Going beyond those, they'll likely reject the traffic. Jace, thank you for the pumpkins, ice creams, and hearts. Mwah. Sorry to ask, always bad with resolution and bitrate. No worries. Just go to Google and look up recommended bit rates for Twitch or TikTok or whatever it is, and you'll find like a small chart. Just look for one that's posted by that platform so that you know that's a reputable source to base your information off of. Excuse me. What trackers? I'm using the Vive, HTC Vive 2.0 trackers. The smaller ones that have better battery life. I used to have the old version ones that only had 4 hours and were much chunkier. The only reason I upgraded is, well, I danced a lot back in the day, and having smaller trackers was more nimble, less, it gets in the way less, and yeah. But honestly, I don't dance as much as I used to anymore. And honestly, you don't need more than 4 hours of tracking life. You shouldn't spend that much time on VR, I'd say. Dusty, thank you for the raid. How you doing? What were you guys doing before you dropped by here? What's my favorite place? In VR, I have so many. Anytime I see a world that's like beautiful like this, whether for streaming or just somewhere I want to hang out with my friends or somewhere fun, somewhere majestic looking, I save it on my playlist called Homes, and I think it's actually public. Yeah. Fantastic voice. Thank you, thank you. How do you do? I'm doing great. How are you? Thank you. Yeah, no worries. If you guys have any questions about streaming or VR in general, I'm here to answer your questions. I derive a certain level of satisfaction from answering questions and helping people. That's just somehow ingrained into my brain at this point. Yo, Shay, aya. Ayaya. Ayla, my PC froze, it will not work. Oof! We was playing Fortnite and COD. Ooh, the new COD, Black Ops. Were you guys playing Zombie? How do you find the multiplayer if you've played any of that? I've been watching my friends play it and oh man, I feel tired just looking at the movement, looking at how people do the 360 movement. They're jumping all over the place, they're dolphin diving and flying across cars and whatnot, and I'm just like, man, I'm too old for this shit. I can't handle it. Freddy, that and you don't need to play games that long. Yeah, you really shouldn't, but I know some friends, and actually myself included, I've spent like 8 hours in VR chat before, both in hanging out and dancing and chatting and whatnot. But those were fun times, yes, but definitely not healthy times. Yeah. Trying to take breaks in between, especially when you have a chonkin' heavy headset on and you have your eyes so close to the screens. It's not good for you. Chibi, hi darling, how is stream going? Stream's going great, how are you? Give us a quote of the day. Better to have tried than to regret not trying. Zombies is fun? Pog. Dusty, we're playing campaign, multiplayers 50-50. It's fun, but you need high sense. Yeah, that's the thing. Looking at how everyone's moving around, it's just like whipping the mouse across. And I don't think I can keep up with that anymore. I was playing modded Black Ops 2 Zombie with my PC crashed, now it won't turn on. Oof. You modded it. Do you need to reset the BIOS maybe? Hopefully that'll reset your overclock settings or mods or whatever and get you back booted up and running. Chibi, thank you for the rose. Socks. Yeah, Dusty, Socks, you know each other? Pog. With the right friends, 8 hours doesn't seem that long in VR chat. That's real. I spent a lot of that time hanging out with old friends, which I still keep in touch to this day and age, and I'm actually going to be visiting them in Vegas near the end of this year. Glad stream is going well. Love your ears. Oh, you like my ears? You like my wiggly wobbly ears? You like my long, soft, boppity boppin' ears? Yeah, I like them too. There's a glitch that'll get you banned. Oh. I tried everything. Ayla, no! Have you? Have you really tried everything though? Wait, so did you try pulling out the BIOS battery? The CMOS battery? We all know blue. I guess so. Bio, hello. I have a close friend who knew him too. Detsy, yo, what's up, Detsy? Why is everyone here? Everyone is here. There's Socks, there's Detsy, there's Dusty, and then turns out everyone knows everyone around here. VR chat's a small world. Once you get to hanging around, you'll get to know a lot of familiar faces and names. Ever thought about dark energy and dark matter? Yeah, well, in the sense of, does it exist? Yeah, it does exist, and then how it interacts with matter, well, it just annihilates each other and releases a ton of energy. And I'm like, given that these things exist, how in our observable universe have we not found it? Or is it just undetectable for us? As in, any method that we use to detect it can't work because we are of matter based. We are of, you know, anything we do is dependent upon wavelengths and atoms and matter and energy, the positive aspect of it. And the only way for us to detect antimatter or lack is by observing the lack of energy, the lack of matter in a certain space. So even observing by the negative of the absence of energy and matter, how are we supposed to understand something that we can't observe or measure? It's very interesting. Fungi actually knows you. I think I know all of you at some point, or have seen you guys at some point, because these names all are quite recognizable. I have something wrong with my VR chat. I need some help trying to figure out what's going on with it. Oh? What you got, Dex? Kodiak, why did the Sangeli change sides in Halo 2 and 3? That's some deep lore that I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road? Maybe it was just better on the other side. Or perhaps they were enticed by something. Boss Bowman, hello, I'm new. Welcome, new. I'm Felix. I've been a mod and I got banned for being a mod for that streamer for pinning the wrong thing. Ooh, what the heck? If a cookie crumbles, is that crumble a crumble or a cookie? It is part of a whole. At what point is a cookie a cookie? How small of a cookie remains a cookie before it is crumble? I'd say anything that's less than satisfying from like a full bite. It is no longer a cookie, it is a crumble. Freddy, have you been the same name as PewDiePie? Hey, you have the same name as PewDiePie. No. You don't say. I have sad news. My teacher passed away. Which subject? Not that it matters, not that it affects, like, should I feel bad for this person, but if they're a math teacher. I'm kidding. No, it's a terrible thing regardless, because teachers already have it rough. Teachers heckin' don't get paid enough, they deal with so much BS, and then you have to think about their life. They are constantly teaching the same thing over and over and over again. To you, it might be new knowledge, it might be difficult, it might be interesting and enthralling maybe. But to them, it's the same thing over and over and over again. Granted, they perhaps get a satisfaction from partaking in your development of you being more knowledgeable, but some part of me still feels the repetition will cause me to die a little inside. It's scary, isn't it? Antimatter, exotic matter, subatomic particles, rogue black holes. Yeah. It's like there's still so much we don't know. And everything that we do, everything that we know is based off of theories and approximations and working theories until proven false or until proven that it's no longer true and doesn't hold up in the world of physics. Until we learn new rules that everything has to abide by, which breaks tons of other previous rules. That's our reality. We're only making sense of it as best we can. That's honestly just a metaphor for life. Nobody knows how to adult, really. We all just make it up along the way and hope for the best. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. And we just have to learn from those mistakes and keep moving. Just keep swimming. All stuff is so scary. Yeah. It's currently only theorized. If it exists, then we don't know what we would be looking for just yet. Exactly. We have no proper observable way of finding any of this stuff. Because by using any method of observation that we currently have, it will already be annihilated, negated, or rendered completely gone. Black Eagle, hello. Dangerous funny? Dangerous haha or dangerous funny? Funny haha or funny weird? Do you play Beat Saber? Yeah, I did. Beat Saber was like my first game that got me into VR in the first place. I loved that game. And I haven't played it for a long time. It's a great exercise too. Yeah. I went to buy a pair of camouflage pants, but I couldn't find any. Dang. Next time ask a store clerk, maybe they can help you too. Maybe they can point you to the invisible aisle that doesn't exist. You broke your old VR. Oh no. How'd you break it? Plus half the crap you don't need. Hmm? Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Suddenly a bunch of people follow. Thank you. I pressed join on Discord. It's not letting you. Okay, yeah. If it's broken, then it's broken. I'll have to check it after stream. Oh, wow, wow. Oh, wow, wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Ugh. I'm gonna head to sleep. You know what? That sounds like a great idea. I might join you in going to sleep, I mean. Yeah. It is... Ooh, what time is it? It is currently 10:30 p.m. I've been streaming for 1 hour and 40 minutes. Stream has been consistent. It has no issues, and I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah. Are you located in BC? Maybe. Maybe. My friend came into my room, called my name. I looked at him, and the VR flew into the wall. What the heck? You make it sound like you just got ghost pulled. You like looked over there and the headset just came off. Yeah. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Why, hello, brother. I'm your West Coast neighbor. Oh, I see, I see. Wait, did your name change? Weren't you, what? Wasn't your name something else earlier? It was, oh. I don't know, my memories ain't the same. Yeah, it was Aldi. Ah, yeah, there it was. While you were in the K9 unit, did you participate in any exhilarating moments? Like, I don't know, cases, events, things that happened? Did you handle K9 units in like tracking down people, chasing down people? Fun stuff like that. Freddy, all these. Ah, no! How dare you pull such a thing in my chat? Ban him! Ayla, I went to the military. Oh! Those hand avatars are so fun on VRC. Hand avatars? Hmm? What do you mean? Fingies. Look at my fingers. Look at my stubs. Look at my nubs. Look at these piggies. Eat. Eat. Mm-hmm. I look at him fast. Oh, I see. Oh, you were in the Marines. Mm-hmm. Marine carps. Ugly. I think I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna I made tea and I completely forgot about it. It's cold by now, but you know what? It's okay because I got peppermint. And peppermint tea will still be good, cold or hot. I might just pour a bit more boiling water into it to warm it up. And yeah, enjoy it. You know the legend of Inky Sponks? I do not know. It's like a character that's on your hand, like an alligator in your whole body. Oh yeah, those fun ones. There's like dragons, alligators, little bears. They're fun. They're fun to play with. Especially if you like, if someone doesn't have name tags on or something. You could pretend like it's something that's part of the world. And then as they're like either walking by or just looking at it, knock it over. And then they'll be like, wait, what the heck? And then just make it like there's some funny like long dragon ones that you could kind of play around with too, which makes it look really cool. Alien, please remember me. You're the one with the weird name. It's not alien, but it's alien. Dang, there are Western allies. Hmm? I love tea, yes. Bonk. I just got bonked. Does tea good for you? Tea's not bad. Tea's pretty good. I like tea. I'm liking tea more now. More and more. Still not quite to the same level as coffee, but I'm liking it more. It was fun not. I had to wake up at 5:30 a.m. every morning to wake up and train. Yeah, that sounds no bueno. Not a good time. When I first joined VRC, I was so confused. Yeah, it's a lot to take in. Not only are you in a virtual environment, and then you got like moving parts that follow you, mirrors, overwhelming amount of knowledge to how to navigate the menus and friends list and all that. Then you have interactions with other people that can be really crazy, really fun, but also could be really wacky. Wait, did I hear this wrong? I'm 18, I completely forgot about that. Who? Anyways, you're done reading Solo Leveling? I think, yeah, no, I finished reading that a long time ago. But I kind of want to redo it. If I do, that will be like my third time rereading it. Maybe I should just wait for the anime and let that be a different, more interesting experience. I swear that is an amazing voice for that age. I'm not 18, nah. You should try jasmine tea, one of China's popular teas. Yeah, no, jasmine teas is one of my go-tos. I love jasmine tea. Love the flavor, faint, delicious. It's just that I try and avoid anything with higher caffeine content at nighttime, and Peppermint tea has very low, if not non-existent amount of caffeine, which is why I stick to that. Green tea as well. Was it I made tea? Yes, I made tea, not I'm 18. Yes, I made tea earlier and then I promptly forgot about it, so now it's like cooling down on my counter. Yes. I wanted to do many things at that sergeant. Oh, oh no. Hime tired. Oh, tired Hime. It's time to go nappy. I'm about to be done too. Ever done D&D in VR chat? Actually I haven't. One of the fun things I wanted to try and participate in was like a more dedicated RP as well. Never got around to it. Maybe I'll look into it. I've done RP as like a butler at a maid cafe before, just for fun. That was fun. Yeah. What do you mean, Felix? There's an anime now? Yeah, Solo Leveling has an anime. You didn't watch it yet? I did watch it, but I mean, it hasn't. I'm waiting for season 2 and 3 and 4, however many it will take to catch up to the finished product. Although some people have been, well, always there will be some people saying that it's not quite as good because it's missing content, it feels rushed, or it's not true to the manga or manhwa. It's better than dried up coffee that you left overnight. Oh, absolutely. Nope, I ain't having that, that's for sure. Did you know the best temperature for the best tasting coffee is around your body temperature? It's around yeah, around there, because, well, your body, your tongue, your mouth is body temperature and is made to taste things that are around body temperature much better than at extremes of high and low temperature. So you generally taste more nuanced flavors and tastes when it's around that time or temperature range. Yeah. Let me give you a riddle. Ooh, I like riddles. I can't always solve them, but they're fun. Season 2 Blue Lock animation is poo. So I've heard. It's a PNG slideshow for days. Man, I had high hopes for that one, because the first season was really good and the manga was relatively interesting. Coffee is my go-to. I do like some tea, cinnamon tea or honey green tea. Delicious. Yeah, but coffee is my go-to as well. Every day I need my cup. I generally don't like straight espresso just because it's too strong and very little. I like to either dilute it a bit into an Americano or make a latte or cappuccino. I like my pour overs, I like doing cold brews, I like French press. All of these have different tastes and flavors and difficulty and time in making. What can a child make but not hold? What can a child make but not hold? Laughter? Now here's a fun fact. Do you know what's the most expensive coffee in the world and how it's made? Chris, I think it's that really funny, haha, we're gonna feed these beans to a cat, and because of the specific acidic reaction they have in their gut, makes it such that the beans come back out tasting better. Although I wouldn't try that. Personally, some things just ain't worth it. I like my medium roast. I sometimes partake in dark roast, but I have no inclination of trying the butt roast. The cat gut roast. Oh boy. I've heard the coffee plant is actually pretty nice to eat. Like it tastes similar to a watermelon allegedly, but I don't know. I gotta try it someday though. You should play games and stream it too. I played Minecraft. I played Windcraft recently with Dalek, Bork, and Mishka, and we'll probably play a game at some point. Mau mau mau. Cow eats it and poos it out. Isaac, you were very close. Isaac, noise. Oh, okay, okay. I was kind of close. I was on the same vein. But yeah, no. Children make noise but cannot hold noise. Or noise is not something that can be held regardless. Or they can't stay quiet if held is interpreted in that manner. Using a 2D virtual character or 3D? Me, I'm using 3D right now. But if you're talking about the when I'm playing games, then I don't know. I'll probably be using a 2D one. Or I could use a 3D version of this and use like VC face on the side. I made myself hated by becoming a Marine Sergeant. Oh? Why? What's the stipulation, or what causes you to be hated in that sense? It's called Kopi Luwak, which comes from Indonesia. Oh, it's an Indonesian thing. Oh, I always knew about the process, but I keep forgetting about like where it came from, where it originated, or why the heck somebody do that. And I'm like, man, y'all some weird people for trying that shit. But you know, I mean, I'm Asian myself. I'll heckin' try anything. I'll eat anything. I'll try it once at the very least. Heck, I'll try that coffee just to see what it tastes like. It ain't gonna kill me, otherwise other people would have died. Leah, are you a sushi fan? I love sushi. I don't think I can go a week without sushi. I try. I treat myself to sushi at least once a week. I go out. Isaac, it was close. Yeah. Runner up. Chicken dinner. Woo. I had the opposite opportunity to torture, so I took it. Huh? Gotta love sushi. Yeah. I love sushi. I especially love trying sushi in different places. Of course, Japan. But also just wherever I go to compare and to see if there's a difference in freshness, quality. But it's quite variable, right? There are variations between restaurants, suppliers, chefs. There's no possible way for it to be completely consistent, but that's part of the charm, right? You go to different places, you experience different things, even though if it's the same thing, it's different. Whether that be sushi, pizza, hamburger, cheeseburger, whatever. It's kind of what I like doing when I go to other places. I try and order the same thing and see how it tastes different. I adore sushi. Yeah, Pog. Here's a riddle. I'm tall when I'm young and I'm short when I'm old. I'm tall when I'm young and I'm short when I'm old. Part of me wants to say it's like just humans or people in general, in that when you're young you stand tall and yeah, whereas when you get older you're bent over on a stick and using not a crane, what's it called? Cane. Why did I put an extra R in there? I adore sushi. Yeah, let's go. Blue orbs. Blue orbs are everywhere. What do they mean? Sushi is one of the best, but sadly I don't think Japan will be Japan again due to rapid inflation. Right now a ton of people are going there because of, well, how how much of a savings they get, how much cheaper everything is there because of the relatively stronger US and Canadian dollar to Japanese yen. And I myself have gone to Japan this year for the same reason, to enjoy time with family and just, you know, do that on a relatively cheaper note. But who knows what will happen. I think Japan will have a way of getting themselves out of that situation. But a more pressing problem for them is definitely the birth rate issue and just not enough people being there, whereas the whole population's aging significantly, and soon there won't be enough people working to support the society there. We've been hearing about how Japan will have to kind of change its ways in accepting more foreign people into their society just so that it remains relatively stable, because their alternative is to increase the birth rate, and that hasn't really happened. And given their very strict culture and a lot of other factors, it's difficult to return from that. What has a frame but isn't a door? A picture? It's a candle. Oh, okay, a candle works too. I'm thinking of another riddle where they mention that when they are young, they have four or are on all fours when they are when they are older. They walk on 2, and then when they get even older they walk on 3, and that's like the baby, adult, and old person thing. Well, there was a way to place it such that it was a lot more mysterious, but I don't remember how that riddle goes. But it was a really nice one. I liked it. A picture. Sadly, wrong. No, I thought it was a picture too. What's your favorite dessert? Mine is a rich flavored chocolate pie or minty chocolate ice cream. In terms of ice cream, I like pistachio and hazelnut ice cream. In terms of dessert, a nice tiramisu or 1,000-layer crepe cake, or how about a nice simple egg pudding? Or the Japanese pudding. That's very tasty with a little caramel on top. Window is the answer to said riddle. Yeah, okay, picture frame, window frame, not a door. It's relatively easier riddle. I'd love to have a trip to Japan when I'm older. I've always loved Japanese media. Yeah! Time to be a true weeaboo. We must make the pilgrimage to Japan and Akihabara. It's either a human or a monkey. Yeah. Can you guess my custom? Custom? Harder riddle. Alright. Last riddle before I call it a night. Well, our stream's going on 2 hours, and I usually stream for 2 hours. So it is also getting a bit late at 10:51, so yeah, almost time to call it. This riddle: 4 legs in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 3 in the evening. Yeah, that's it. It was time-based. What can sleep but never does? Can sleep but never does. sun? Fish, mind. What days do I normally stream? Leah, I don't have a consistent schedule. I just randomly stream whenever I feel like it, basically. So most people either follow me on my YouTube to get a notification or on Discord to get a notification. Yeah. The answer was a neutron star. What can sleep but never does? Okay. Yeah. I mean, you gotta give me some points for getting close, at least for a celestial body. A sun is but a possible neutron star in the future. It's just going through a long sleep, right? Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a stretch, because it's like, it's not never going to sleep. Eventually, when entropy is reached, it will completely, finally dissipate. It's just over a very long time. But it's not never. Nothing is never and nothing is forever. Truly. It is only so in the relative sense of time as we know it. 72 points. Okay, I'll take it. all my blustering for 72 points. I'll take it. What or who created the universe? Or tell me the 10th digit of pi. I used to have that shit memorized quite a bit. 3.141592, and then I forgot now. I used to have a lot more. 3.141592. That last two I might not even be correct anymore. As I age, as I use pi less and less and eat more pie instead, I lose those numbers from the back. Yeah. After a certain point, I didn't need pi anymore. Pythagoras theorem. Now I'm curious. Hey Google, give me the first 11 numbers of pi. Oh, I was right. Okay. 1592. I did get the 2 correctly. I don't remember the rest. Hey Google. Stop. Thank you. Yeah. What is the grape-like structure on the human lung? Go. Oh, shoot. The lung branches into bronchitis, not bronchitis. Bronchitis is a disease. Then splits into areolus. Dang. How could I have forgotten? I used to be a general science major, where I took all the sciences, chemistry, physics, biology, earth sciences, criminal sciences, and computer science. I took them all to like second year courses before I finally decided what I wanted to do. So I love sciences. I got into university with a science degree first, and but alas, lack of use, I have forgotten most things. Leah, you're the 4th person who has said my name correctly stream-wise. I see. Jace, hello, it's been a while. How you doing? So what is the grape-like structure in the human lung? What's the name of it? I went to Air Force and get deployed into war, committed many war crimes. Oh no. Now here's a math question. What's 3 to the power of 4? 3 to the power of 4 is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So that's 9 times 9 or 81. In comic anime? Hello, hi. Frog Guy, thank you for the follow. What's the 18th element of the periodic table? Oh shit, I honestly used to have the periodic table memorized too. Okay. Hydrogen is the first one on the left side, and then there's a scattering of spaces in between. It's 10 carbon, 18's a bit heavier. It's on the middle right side. It's still one of the common non-metallic ones, if I'm correct. But honestly, I can't say for certain anymore. Ugh. But the atomic number, or the number of the element, is indicative of how many protons are in its nucleus, because that's what decides what an atom is, or what element is. It is, because that is what gives it its unique properties of being that element. Hey Google, what is the 18th element? Argon, one of the noble gases on the... Would I have known that? I don't quite think so. It's a gas? That's your hint? Oh, wow, I cheated already. But yeah, one of the noble gases that are stable with the full valency in terms of protons and electrons, because it goes what? Oh, I don't even remember the valencies. Oh man. Expand this. X plus y squared becomes x squared plus y squared plus xy, I believe. Yes. Or 2xy. 2xy. Silly Neon Kitty, hi, hello. I'm good for someone about 6 months pregnant. Oh my god, Jace. You got one coming down the line? Well, congratulations. I hope they are healthy and happy, and so are you. Do you know what gender they're gonna be? What the gender of the baby is? Do you have a name ready for them? Argon. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm chilling, chatting as per usual. Not much different. You look and sound like a streamer I know. Well, you see, I'm not, but I can be. If you get to know me, then it will become true. I will be the one that you know about. I will be the one that you think and sound and look alike. Expand this. X plus y squared over 5 times 6y to the power of 3. I'm gonna pass on that. If I do it on pencil and paper, I could probably, but there's a reason I graduated and never looked back. I don't want to have to go through math problems again. He's very energetic sometimes. Oh, the slash is a flat line that divides the two. Yeah, it's like x plus y squared over 5 times 6y to the power of 3. 6y to the power of 3 would be it's 36 times 6. 186 plus 3. 216 y cubed. So it's x squared plus 2xy plus y squared over 216 y cubed, I think. Wolf, hello. Thank you for the heart. 36 times 6 is 216. Oh, awesome. I was right. I still don't know how to do calculus. Alien, you don't even know how to calculus and you're giving me this question. You're telling me to do your math homework right now. You're using me like ChatGPT or Wolfram Alpha. They'll do a lot better job than I will, so you should go there instead. Don't use a streamer's answer as your homework answer. My goodness. I use the calculator. Oh, okay. Nah, that is our quiz. Literally, my brain is hurting. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I messed up because that's 6y cubed because you still need to times 216 by 5 afterwards, which would be 1,000 plus 16 times 5 is some yat. What's about 2018 y cubed? Yeah. Yeah, that sounded a good stretch. Yeah, it's a good stretch. Ooh, we have a good stretch after doing some mathy, that's for sure. Okay. I can't do math, it makes me so mad. I know. Math was my worst subject as well going through university and everything, but sometimes you just have to grit your teeth and bear it. And bear the pain, and suffer. It's alright. C's make degrees, right? Whoa. It's a boy, and you're gonna name him Elijah. Is it gonna be Ya or Ja? Elijah. Okay. Tell me the quadratic formula. Oh my god. Do I even remember it? No. Pythagoras, I could give you a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Quadratic formula. No, I don't think I can. I don't remember that. I'm trying not to remember these bad memories, you see. Chicken! Tay, hello. Let me think. What is something that I remember? Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Inside the nucleus of the cell of a eukaryote cell, you'll have a Golgi apparatus that is meant for energy exchange and shenanigans. DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. The little thing that sticks out of a cell to help move is called a flagellum. Plant cells have cell walls compared to animal cells. All sorts of funny, haha, useless knowledge that I don't need anymore. But I love it. Do you like Genshin? I did. I used to like Genshin. It was fun. It was a fun time. Ba-doom. I'm gonna boop. Okay. Sometimes during a conflict, it's hard to control your anger, so I can relate. Ooh. Yeah. What does ATP mean? Oh, adenosine triphosphate. It is the part of the reaction for energy in the mitochondria, or breaking down of carbohydrates into energy, or breaking it down releases ATP. 3 ATP, I think. Yeah. ADP? Adenosine diphosphate? That's just like breaking one off. Felix, I have a question for you. What are those? What, my feet? My legs? My toesies? Bro, just put the cake in the bag! Wow. Good. Electron transport chain. Tell me electron transport chain. No. I thought it meant at this point. Oh, at this point, ATP. I have 9 siblings, means we're 10 kids. I'm the 4th oldest and have to teach the 6 younger ones math. Oh my goodness, that's a... Oh, excuse me, that's a lot of work. Blah. Okay. What other funny things do I remember? RNA, virus, duplication, mitosis, meiosis, shenanigans like that, chlorophyll. I don't know. Funny haha words. Did he just pop, lock, and drop it? Possibly. Well, I mean, with this outfit, it's a lot easier to see more of the nuances of dance moves, so maybe I'll do a bit more dancing. I'll see. I just noticed a logo on your shirt. Yeah, I have my logo on my shirt. That's on this side, that's the logo. And then on this side, I have the QR code, which leads to my profile. And it leads to all the links to my socials and whatnot that you could check out. Yeah. But of course, if you're already watching me, then you can find that on my profile. I don't know maths. I have my English by heart, but math, I don't know any math. Jace, truly though, can anyone really say they know English? Because if you know English, you know how many exceptions there are to English. Now back to math. What is a parabola? I can show you a parabola. A parabola is a exponential curve that generated on the xy plane. Usually, or most basically, x squared or y equals x squared will give you the generative exponential slope of a parabola. And because both for positive and negative x values it will become squared, and positive, you have parabola. English is the hardest language, one of the hardest language. Even those we speak it, we do not know it. True, nobody truly knows English, and anyone that tells you they do is lying to you. Most likely. Let me just turn around here real quick. Oh. There we go. Let me move that. Move that. Okay. Pose for the fans. What pose should I strike? To infinity. Or casual. Or I ain't cut out for that. Oh man, what is the academic word for sniff? Huh? Smell? What the heck do you mean by academic word? What is mx squared times mc squared times 56 divided by 24? Mx squared mc squared times 56 divided by 24. But the c is the constant for the speed of light, m is the mass equation for it, so mc squared is that. But what is mx? Well, I feel like you're mixing different variables in here, and there are still too many unknowns. There's 2 constants to it, and it could be derived, but m and m are not the same thing, because m is an unknown and m is also an unknown mass value. Yeah, we can't solve for x. We can using two unknown variables, but yeah. How are you doing? Hello, but we can't truly solve it. I'm trying to teach a squirrel how to calculate the shape of a square. Ooh. Well, you just need the length of one side, and that's all you need. Sniffer, a whiff. Cherry blossom iced tea. Cherry blossom iced tea. Oh, wait, should I? I gotta do it like this angle where it's just like cherry blossom iced tea. Cherry blossom iced tea. Oh, Mr. Assistant. We're having fish tacos later. Woo! MX is just a variable, probably. Two different variables. M is usually attributed to slope, I want to say. I could be completely wrong. Whatever. But yeah. Like I said, there's too many variables in there to do a complete solution, but you could equate them to each other with variables in the equation. So it would be like isolating for x, you'll have m on both m's on the other side dividing through, basically. Anyways, you're my friend now. We're having fish tacos later. Heck yeah, I just had fish tacos today. They were delicious. You like tacos? I do. I love burritos too. Man, I could really go for some refried beans. You know what? Next time I go to the store, the grocery store, I'm buying myself some heckin' beans. And I'm just gonna replace rice with refried beans. And I'm gonna have... It might not be the same. I need to learn the ways of seasoning bean such that it's like burrito bean. That stuff is so tasty. I could eat that for days. But I need to figure out how to season it properly. Roses are red, violets are blue. What's your favorite restaurant? I'll get a table for two. Oh, I like that. You're smart. No, I'm not. The thing is, the more you know, the more you realize how much you don't know in the world. And that makes you more aware of your dumbness, but dumber regardless. Question: can mx be possibly be extended to m plus x? Yes, possibly. Let me think. Can m times x be expanded to? Not expanded to, but can you find numbers that would fit such that m and x multiplied together can equal the same sum as m plus x? Yes. The easy, cheap answer? 0. If m and x are both 0, then m times x is 0 and m plus x is also 0. Therefore, m equals x equals 0. If I don't have to do any extra work. But if there is a clause of saying m cannot equal x, or m is greater than 0, or any other clause like m is greater than x, or m cannot equal to x, then you actually have to do some math. Roses are red, violets are blue. If I'm your hyena, can you be my foo? Hyena? Hyena? Foo? Hyena foo. Pineapple? What? My biggest flex is I know how to make lasagna. Lasagna. Lasagna is so tasty. What makes a good lasagna versus a bad lasagna? I think ample cheese and ample meat sauce. Especially ricotta cheese. Oh, so good. My family goes crazy for my lasagna. That's a huge flex there. The smartest man knows that he knows nothing. True. Everything we know is based off of presumptions and assumptions, and nothing is truly certain. Nothing is the true truth. He's Spanish. Oh. Oh, okay. I make bomb burgers. Ooh. Burger. I think cheese is a very important component of any burger. Are you a camera? Because every time I look at you, I smile. Oh, nice, nice. I'm actually reassembling my old tack back from my police days while watching your stream. Oh, tack? Like backpack? Like, what are you putting in it? Is it like a go bag or a bug bag where it's just like all your essentials are in here in case anything happens? You can pick it up and leave and get the heck out of Dodge. Should I say my biggest flex? Maybe, if it's appropriate. I'm German, Spanish, Italian. My family loves cooking and I learned young. Oh, that's the best way to go about it, honestly. Teaching your kids to cook and then instilling them that love of food and cooking and creation and creativity and flavors to them. It'll help them for the rest of their life as opposed to, you know, living off of microwave dinners and fast food. The American way, the convenient way. So the formula may be m plus x over mc 24 divided by 54. Okay. And is that all equal to 0? If it's all equal to 0, then you could start moving stuff over to the other side to isolate mx and mc. Yeah. You could also isolate it by, because it's m plus x over mc, it's basically m over mc plus x over mc. That you can't isolate, but m over mc would mean it's just m cancels each other out. So it's 1 over c. So that's c to the power of negative 1 plus x over mc. And then you could pretty much isolate from that point on for C at the very least. It's more like a go-to bag when duty calls. I always leave it next to the door just in case. I see. Yeah. Wait, what does he mean by bomb burgers? You're telling me it's not just tasty, it's explosive? Ow. I can do the Japanese egg cooking technique. Is it like the omelet, or what do you mean? Soft-boiled egg? My sister-in-law is Canadian. Oh, pancakes are great to be proud. Some struggle with that. True. Patriot, I'm doing good. How are you? That's syntax error, probably, because 24 is divisible by 54 if you don't want a negative answer. I mean, they can be simplified. Both are divisible by 2. Anyways, enough math for tonight. It's making me hungry. And all this talk about food, it's making me hungry. Although I shouldn't eat more, honestly. I had my dinner. I should probably just chill and call it a night, you know? Am I doing somebody's homework? Somebody keeps putting math problems in here, and I sometimes just can't help myself because I see a problem and I solve it. It's a bit of a obsessive compulsive thing, maybe. Who knows? You're still awake? I mean, yeah, I'm still awake. No, I'm just sleep streaming. Want to get some Church's chicken before you go? Bro, Church's chicken is my favorite place to get fried chicken, because it's just good value. 3-piece fries and a drink for $12. You can't beat that. And it's juicy, it's crispy, none of that BS. What's Popeyes? I don't know. I didn't have any good time with Popeyes. Jollibee's pretty good. Korean fried chicken's good, but it's expensive in comparison, so Church's is the way to go. Spicy, of course, only. as a flavor is significantly different from the original to spicy. Can you solve my problem? My problem is my whole life. Oh no. Don't leave. I'm still working on Unity. Yee. I can't stay here forever. Well, I mean, if you want me to stay as long as Unity, that is worse than forever. Jollibee, yeah, Jollibee is delicious. A bit pricier, but and the pieces are smaller, but their spicy chicken is tasty. What time is it for you? It is currently 11:23 p.m. Did you make your avatar? No, I had my friend make it for me, or my friend helped make it for me. Yippee! Me, it's my earlier quiz. Most of them are on previous quizzes from last week. How about KFC? KFC used to be a lot better. Now they're kind of meh. Their chicken's not that tasty. Their 7 spices used to be like delicious, but now it feels watered down. It's not. It's just. It doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same. I still like their popcorn chicken in mashed potatoes and gravy, but their chicken leaves a lot to be desired. Wolves. Thank you for the 2 ghosts. Spooky dookie. I'm going to the store to get stuff. Canes. That we don't have those here, but I've heard good things about that, and I want to try it. Boop-a-doom. You're making yours right now? Oh, nice. You're 3 hours behind. Oh my goodness. Tell me, what does the future hold? What's your favorite Halloween candy? Either Kit Kat bars or coffee crisps. Double cherry blossom iced tea. Indonesia, the most popular fast food restaurant is KFC. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. You know what? I wish our fast food places had more unique stuff, just like foreign Asian places have. You know, they have like a pineapple cheeseburger in Japan for McDonald's. They have funny different haha things for KFC. They get to be so creative with their stuff, whereas here we just get like, oh, you know what people are surprised about? They are surprised about the McRib returning. Woo! I'm like, that's the 4th time, and it's like, it's not even that great. Come on, give me something more unique. Give me something special. But, and anytime we get collabs here, it's just like, oh, it's a BTS collab. Guess what we're getting? A new sauce packet for our chicken McNuggets. Oh, it's a Rick and Morty collab or something, and it's like, what's special about it? It's a chicken McNugget sauce, and I'm like, bro, that is a lazy AF, my guy. Yeah. You can go to bed now. Oh, you're done, Pog? Opinion on pho. I like pho, but it's supposed to be cheap. It's supposed to be fast food. It's supposed to be simple, easy. Bing, bang, bosh, done. But they've made it into restaurant quality, and it's like $15 for a bowl of pho, and I'm like, I could make noodles at home. I like pho, don't get me wrong, I love pho, but it's not meant to be an expensive thing. I can tell the future. Wednesday already is going to be miserable the day before, okay? I personally prefer the West since you guys have the most legendary vehicles here. You'll trade food for vehicles? I'll rather the other way around. I'll trade vehicles for food. I like those tiny Japanese trucks that can zip around in small streets, the tofu trucks. I'm fine with driving one of those if it means I could eat good convenience store food all the time in Japan. British Jollibee is Jolly Was. Rip. The future's so horrible. Yeah, it's there's a lot going on everywhere that makes me kind of. I had more hope for the future in the past than I did now. I really wanted to see more technological advances and see how far we can go as humanity and pushing the limits of science and progress, but we seem to be caught up with silly wars and politics and all these things that detract from the greater good. It's all just, I don't even know what it is. Is it greed? Is it politics? Is it a stretch for power and an attempt to remain in power? And all of this is just making us fall behind. And I don't like falling behind for no reason. You know? We could be so much more. We could be so much better. But no, we gotta be silly. We gotta be like, ha 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 ha, funny ha ha. But not funny ha ha. Funny weird. Anyways, do I have any tips for streaming? Do it for yourself, do it for fun, and just keep doing it. It's plus $20 now? Wait, what is? On pho? Yeah, for real. Like, if I want just pho, I could probably get away with like $15 or something. If I want even a drink, the three-colored sweet drink, where it's like red bean, mango, and something else, or that used to be a classic, you know, when I was a kid and my mom or grandparents would take me out for pho. We would always get a drink like that, have a spring roll or some chicken wings, and have pho, and have a good meal. Now, if you want to do that, be prepared to spend like $30-40 for all that. Holy. G'day, mate. G'day. I just got permanently IP banned. Ripperonis, my guy. You're awesome. Oh, thank you. I've already had to sell my PC for food. It's too expensive. It's freaking terrible. That's basically a peasant industrial vehicle used to bring materials from one place to another. Yeah? What about it? I have a peasant mentality when it comes to cars. My cars are to get me from point A to point B, and if it can do that for me, then I'm happy. I don't need much from my cars. I'm not very demanding. No, hello, I'm good. How are you? Felix, do you have a DJI drone? I thought about it. I wanted one pretty badly because I wanted to play around with flying, and I wanted to play around with shooting B-roll and cinematography and all that. But there are very strict restrictions in Canada regarding using and owning a drone. Not owning a drone, but like using a drone. Technically, the ones that you can buy, the DJI ones, are under, I think it's like 100, 200 grams or something as a limit. So you could use it, but you could still get in trouble for using it. And you can be asked to leave the premise if using it at the wrong place. So, because I started reading up on all the rules and restrictions about it, it just became so much of a hassle that I didn't bother. The fact that my child was talking about politics to his friend is not a thing I want to hear. No, absolutely. Kids shouldn't worry about that. And kids, it's so prevalent on the news and everything that they can't help but talk about it. But kids should just be like focusing on schools and studies and preparing the foundation for their own development, having fun with their friends, meeting friends, and keeping those relationships for hopefully the rest of their life, or at least somewhat longer. But the fact that they have to worry about bullshit like politics is just, what the hell? Yeah, I'm gonna sell my kidney for food. What if you eat your own kidney for food? Where are you from? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? I would trade that small pickup for your Western Ford F-150 Raptors. Oh, hold up. I don't think you can trade for military aircrafts at this point. That's not a fair trade. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Good night. Alright, good night. Notifications, imposter, sergeant. Thank you for the rose. Senko. Oh, hey, Senko. How you doing? Weren't you here before? I recall that name. Alien, is there a limit to how much I can swear in the stream? Keep it to a relatively comfortable level. If it becomes too much, I will ask you to stop or cease. Another Senko, different one? Okay. Exactly, why is he talking about it? I mean, yeah, he learned politics in school. Kinda, still, it's just... I guess you can't escape it. If it's like on their teacher's mind and they want to teach about certain topics or tell you more about it, tell your kids about it, then it's inescapable for them. Hana banana, hello, hello. It's a pickup, not a fighter jet. The name Raptor immediately made me think it's a fighter jet. I have to pay rent tomorrow. Yee. Well, been here. I see, I see. You know criminal law? Not really. I don't know my law that well. I like to base my knowledge more on determinate things like science and not made up things like laws and politics and geographical boundaries. Mow, 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 mow. All right, okay. I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. It's already 2:43. I've streamed a lot longer than I expected, but I had fun chatting with everybody. Singularity, explain now. Singularity is when you have a black hole or similarly super massive density in space, and that's singularity. Is singularity the point of no return, or the center and concentration of the black hole, dead center, core, ripping apart the fabric of space and time with how dense it is, just like you. Haha, got him. Anyways. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. We should talk in VRC sometimes. Perhaps, or more likely, it'll just happen here in stream. Uggy. 7:35. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for hanging out and chilling with me. It's been a fun stream. This is my new outfit by the prolific Mishka, who may or may not still be in stream, but I love this new hoodie. There's some things that are a bit weird, but we'll work it out. But so far, I'm liking it very much. One more. What do you got? Which is better? Wormhole transportation of dematerialization to form into energy and transport at the speed of light to a different place. There's no option there. It's just one thing, isn't it? A wormhole transportation of dematerialization to form into energy and transport at the speed of light to a different place. That's just one thing. That's a possibility that we don't know about. A wormhole or going through a singularity, we don't know what happens beyond that. Does it take us to a different plane of existence? How does that all work? We don't know. Do a little dance. I don't know. I need music to dance to, but I don't have music right now. That's a problem. But we'll try again some other time. Yeah. Okay, yes. Alright. Thank you all for hanging out. It's been fun. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you guys again whenever I stream next. Whatever that may be. Go ahead and follow me on either YouTube or Discord to get notifications of when I go live. And if you don't, too bad. I'll see you when I see you. Alright. Have a good one. Goodbye. I will see you, maybe, perhaps, someday again in the future. Goodbye. 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 Until next time, yes. I'm in jail! Ah! Meow. Meow, 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 meow.